Okay, see if we can make this one come up a treat. Let's see what this one's going to be like. Going to make it dual colour job. Black and red, black and blue, black and green, black and yellow. So we're just going to select our paper. I wonder how big we're going to enlarge these. So we're going to enlarge it a little bit. Got to get rid of some of it. So I'm wondering if maybe 120 that way, 120 this way. Right. I don't know how this is going to look. We'll soon find out. Again, contrasty. Copy density stays in the centre. I think that's about it. Let's see what our original is. It's a what's on guide. SydneyOperaHouse.com. Yeah, boring stuff. Culture. Rich people's culture, I presume. Actually, that looks quite nice. I wonder if we're going to do that instead of the front. Aussie dads. Well, maybe we can... Oh, what can we do with this? I'm thinking we're going to do this differently. So we're going to put it at 100, but the horizontal is going to be stretched. So we're going to make it the horizontal. I'm just looking at the horizontal and see what we got. So the horizontal, it's between A6 and B6. So we're going to put that on the glass, and we're just going to work out horizontally. We're going to stretch it. It's going to be a horizontal stretch. So we're going to make it 100 and 200, no, 100 and something. Going to make it 160 while we keep the Y doing that. We're going to keep it as a dual colour job, even though I'm thinking it might look better otherwise, but there's a cute little baby in that picture. Children are very precious indeed. Now what's happening? Oh, it's just not recognised the original size. Just wondering if I might have to manually select this to be on the safe side. So it says A5, so now we're just going to switch it to A4. It's funny, I don't normally notice that when it happens, but I don't know, it probably didn't show up. So I think we got it all set. Let's just see how we go with it. I think the front is a bit boring. It's a bit too la-di-da. I was going to do the front, but now we're doing the back. And we're doing this as a dual colour job. For something different, we're going full colour into dual colour. Yeah, there's not much red, only the baby's outfit, and for some reason we forgot that we had to enlarge on the vertical as well as the horizontal, so I'm wondering, whatever. I'm just thinking maybe it may not be a dual colour job, that maybe we just have to maybe make it into something a bit different. We're just gonna put it on 200. We're going to make this into, so we're just doing a detour type arrangement here. So we're just going to standardise that. I don't know if how we're going to make this look good. It's not a very good looking workable original. We're just going to leave the contrast in play. I'm going to lighten this up. So we've got that there. Saturation, we forgot to put that in. Oh, you can't put it in with dual colour, I don't think. So I'm wondering if we're just going to punch up the colours and maybe do a movement piece and hope the movement brings out some interest. It does look a bit backgroundy. I think maybe we could take out some of that background. So we're just going to take it out. We're going to maybe put it here so we don't get such a dark sort of finish to it. Right, now we're just going to put it on the glass try and put the little baby in the frame as well as the dad and see what happens. Okay, let's see how that looks. Some originals just aren't easy to make work. Okay, let's see how this looks. Actually, that looks pastel-y now. Now that's a really nice looking shot. That's really personal. Even though it's distorted, the baby's distorted, it still looks quite interesting. Almost endearing, even though the baby's distorted. So I think, yeah, it's a pity the baby's distorted, but we wouldn't be a movement piece without the distortion. So we're going to make this into a 4-way mirror image, and this is ideal because the borders are right close where I want to make the 4-way mirror image. So this is an interesting one that we've just popped out of the machine. So now let's just use that as our master copy. And I just hope I can keep it looking nice. A nice look for a change. So let's see if we can make this come up really nice. So I'm thinking maybe we can put it back to standard now. We removed enough of the background, and now we just have to go here and maybe make it a bit darker, and sharpness, saturation, colour balance, that should be fine. Let's see how we go. Make this fairly tasteful. So yeah, it looks like we took a totally different path to what we were intending originally, which is quite nice, and it's good when it comes up really well, that when I take a new path or a detour, that the detour turns out to be the better way of working. Because sometimes I can't find a way out of a bad piece of material to demo, or it becomes a bad demo because it just doesn't come out looking the way I want it to look, even though different people perceive colours differently, and especially colourblind people, as I've said in another demo. You know, they might perceive things very differently and actually find it aesthetically pleasing, whereas a person like me might think, oh, yuck, you know, this is not my colour, yuck. I could be wrong, but yeah. Let's just see if we can make this come up looking good. So we're just going to do another 2 more. Okay. Okay, let's see how these look. You can actually see the half-tone dots just a little bit. But this really has turned up quite interesting. And Dad's shoulder looks nice and round. Just trying to line these up again. Not easy. Even without curling, it's still a difficult thing to do. Just lining up those yellow bits. Trying to straighten that one up a bit, and then we just line this one up. Hopefully we can do it. This is a really nice little piece I've just done, I do feel. It's a little bit pastel-y, but hey, it's tasteful. I'm hoping you think it's tasteful even though the baby's distorted, but that looks quite interesting. I think now we can call this one quits.